from the doorway, just waiting on him to pick us up. So, as you can tell, that really put a pain in my heart that it was very hard to get rid of. My mom did everything that she can for me. She fed me, she put food in my stomach, clothes on my back, took me to school, did everything that she can, but one thing my mother could not teach me how to be was a man. She could not teach me how to be a man. Therefore, I decided that I wanted to look towards the streets. Age 10 is when I started to yell out again. And while I'm yelling again, it started off light. I'm just fighting other kids in the neighborhood, just yelling it out, running around like a little, bad kid doing what he sees the others doing. But at the age of 13 is when I made the conscious decision that I was going to be in the game. See, at age 10, I was on autopilot, just doing what I seen. But at age 13, I really thought about it. I really took the time to think about the consequences. I didn't care if I was going to get shot. I didn't care if I got jumped. I didn't care if I had to spend the rest of my life in jail. And I didn't care if I died. I did not care. At age 14, I was learning how to use guns. And at this time, I was just out there, lost. Lost. I was lost. And I'm going to keep saying that. So, when I turned 14, I caught my first case. My first case was possession of firearms in a school zone. I was caught in a car with 15 guns on a school zone. That's more guns than the years of my life. So needless to say, I'm not trying to glorify that, but needless to say, I knew exactly what I was doing, and I was deep off into that lifestyle. I took it very serious. I went to jail for 49 days. And all the while I'm in the jail, how many of you got people that you know in jail or who have turned Christian or turned to some type of religion or want to pray and cry? That's exactly what I was doing when I first went to jail. God, if you get me out of here, I promise I will do right. I promise that I won't make the bad decisions that I've been making. I promise I will go to church every Sunday. I will pray every night. I won't fight no more. I'll listen to my mom. I'll go to school. Yeah. I got out, and I did exactly what I promised, but only for 30 days. And that's only because I was on 30 days ankle monitor. But I went back out into the streets and got into the same stuff because I went back into the same environment. So at times got older, as I got older, it only got deeper. Now I'm one of the most recognized members of my gang. Now I'm responsible for putting a lot of other kids on my gang and making sure that I show them the ropes that I've learned. Now I'm popular. Now I'm getting in shootouts, robberies, fighting, hustling. And all of that was fun, right? For me at the time, all of that was fun, because that's all I knew. It sounded good, but I didn't know the consequences. At age 16, I caught my second case. A case that cost me my freedom, nearly cost me my freedom. Nearly cost me my brother's freedom. Nearly cost my life and the life of my family members. You see, at age 16, I was arrested for murder and attempted murder. Did I do it? No. But the fact that I was so popular and I was so well known, all fingers pointed at me. So not only did I have the whole police after me. I had a whole neighborhood after me. It got so bad that the night that the murder happened, me and my family, we were moving the next day. The next morning, we was out of our house into our new house by 12. At 12:30, there was reports of gang members running in our house with masks and guns, ready to kill my whole family. Can you imagine how I would have felt if we wouldn't have left 30 minutes earlier? But I was hard, right? I knew the consequences of the streets. I knew what a gang brought. I knew what it entailed. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ride it out. I'm not gonna be scared. I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna go to war. But when I looked to my gang for help, they all turned their backs.